Welcome back to the Guy Dawson Show at the World Center of Broadcast Media, WCOBM.com, and I have my guest host, Gabby from Gabby's Corner to my right, and professional speaker and motivator and coach, Ricky Funes to my left. Yeah, we were talking about one of the greatest fears that people have in their lives, which is speaking in public, and some of the techniques that you use to help people become more comfortable in doing that.
Yeah, I'll give you an example. When I talk with the people that go to my courses or seminars, and they start speaking, I say, "Hello, how are you? I'm Gabby. Today I'm going to talk about the TV studio where I work on." And I say, "No. Why don't you try a different method?" Instead of all people have a paper in your hand in their hands that says Gabby's here, so you're giving them that information that they already know. What if you start? One day I was in front of a microphone and I thought I was going to die. That's different.
You tell them to say an anecdote?
Yeah, exactly.
Like a little story?
Story.
Cool.
Question or statement. Those are the three main ways of opening a speech. And if after that you want to tell people or thank you or whatever, or Toastmaster, you can say it after, but before, the first thing you have to do is grab their attention.
Yes, okay, I know what you're saying.
If you don't grab their attention from the first second, you're allowing them to start texting, hello,
They're
talking about a Super Bowl next Sunday.
nighttime.
Exactly. But if you grab them from the first second, they'll be waiting for more. And so that's the main thing. And you see, every time you see a person starting like that, you say he's a professional or he knows about how to start.
Yeah.
And sometimes you could have a very good starting, a very good body where you pass smoothly from one point to another with anecdotes, stories and that, examples and everything. But the problem is that sometimes everything is going okay, but you end your speech like, what? Yeah, it falls out. Like your batteries ran out of, you ran out of your batteries. So you always have a strong closing too. But those, my father was an aviator in Argentina, and the critical moments of a flight are takeoff and the landing, and in public speaking too, the takeoff or introduction where you grab their attention, and the landing. The conclusion has to be strong too, so for people to repeat. I want to go to a Gabby show. I want to go to a Gabby show.
Right.
Gabby show.
Wanting more.
The guy's gonna. Yeah, exactly. It's like an echo. What the people repeat is what you say at the end. So that's very important. And don't forget about the body too. What are you going to give them in the middle?
Good main points? Or?
Exactly.
Okay.
Good main points. But those points are focused only in your audience. What's in it for me?
Okay.
And many times we talk thinking about ourselves. What's in it for Ricky? No! I'm talking to that audience over there. What's in it for you?
You.
Yeah, it's true. It is. A lot of people forget that.
Are you afraid of standing in front of a crowd, an audience, or speaking to people, or delivering your ideas? And you know something? You have a lot of stories to tell people, and you have a lot of ways to help people. You just need to do it. And if you're afraid, get some tips, some tools, and some techniques, and you'll be able to go all around the country or all around the world or wherever you want to help other people with your story.
Yeah, I mean, I know that you work with people who are just getting started, as you were talking about. They just are wanting to get comfortable being in front
and sometimes,
of people.
and sometimes
but then you have pros, too.
Politicians that are in Congress and everything, and they, especially in Argentina, we think we know everything. You know, we think we are here, and under us, there's another guy called or named God. Yeah, that's the arrogance of Argentines we have sometimes. Yeah, we know everything. Yeah, nobody's going to teach us anything. But once they go or they start to say, why didn't I come here before? I wasn't speaking. I was just mumbling things and with no order, nothing. I was ending my speech and people were just clapping because
it's over.
Yeah, especially it's over, or just to be kind. Yeah, and you need to leave something to the people, always.
What is it like developing an actual business, teaching people how to speak? I mean, how do you get your clientele?
In Argentina, in the southern part of Argentina where I live, in Neuquén, by the Andes. Our province is close. We have our province, the Andes, and Chile is on the other side, the other country. There now it's easy for me because I have a name for more than 30 years. They know who I am. Like they already know who Guy Dawson is in Vegas, and maybe in 20 more years, hey, Guy Dawson, there's going to be Guy Dawson Street. Right? We know that. But nowadays, internet is a very good tool. Yeah, about the media. Maybe now I don't need to advertise in the newspaper or on a radio. Internet's so powerful that only by sending emails or that.
And it's only by a flip of the finger. It's not nothing too crazy. You just have the mass message.
Yeah, but sometimes you need a guy like Guy to order your things and your lists and your stuff and teach you how to do it better.
Right.
Like I was sending, for example, 200-300 emails every week, and now I have a friend that's helping me in marketing there. The last time he sent 45,000 emails.
Wow.
I know.
For you?
Yeah. And automatically I start having calls.
Right.
Of course. And okay, you sign up for March, and now you sign up for October. Yeah, it's our filling up the lists. So that's what I have to do in Vegas now. Start from zero again. I don't have a name here, but I have. This is a way of letting people know who you are, and they can give it a try. Okay. You want to be coached. Many lawyers, many professionals need sometimes to present their projects or deliver speeches. The other day, I have an example. A very prominent lawyer, he was speaking in a networking meeting, and he gave a very good speech. But he had the same problem I have many times. We were going at 120 miles per hour, and sometimes people, you don't give the time to the people to digest what you're saying, and that's terrible. And I told him, he approached me, hello, pleasure meeting you. And I said, can I say something? Your speech was great, but you need just two little things. Pause more, and when you pause, look at the people eye to eye, and speak a little slower. Nobody ever told me that.
I just do that because I'm really nervous at times.
Oh, that happens when you're nervous, yeah. Especially when people start their speech. What?
I'm just going by the pace of my heart.
Yeah, we see a lot of that in Toastmasters, where people are just getting started and they've never really spoken before, but they use that speed because they figure, if I get done fast, then I can get out of it.
And for example, if you want to practice a new technique or use a new tool, start step by step. Now, in this next speech, I'm going to be concerned about my eye contact. Even if I do this all the time, that doesn't care. I'll focus on my eye contact. Then the next time, I'll focus on my speed. I'll focus on my body language. Remember I told you something? We have that movement, that special movement that we always do it, but we don't see it.
Right.
But other people do. So, or this, like this. Especially if you're behind a lectern or a microphone.
That's one of my classic ones.
Doom,
and I am.
Yeah, exactly. And so now I'm going to focus on that. I'm not going to move. Even if I need to tie myself up to the floor.
So
or
strap
something.
me and then don't let me go.
or this is another. Washing your hands when you speak. So next time I'll be concerned about my hands. Use them. Body language speaks more than the words. You know that? Our tone of vocal variety speaks more than words. But you need to combine the three ingredients to have a good speech. Words, vocal variety, or tone, and body language. If you use those three ingredients adequately, you have a very delicious cake or a very wonderful speech.
Ricky, we're near the end of this segment. How can people get in contact with you if they would like to hire you to help them with their speaking?
Can I give a phone number?
Yeah, very quickly.
702-542-6195. I'll say it again because you didn't have a pen in your hand. 702-542-6195 or R.E. Funes, F-U-N-E-S 123, R.E. Funes 123 @gmail.com. That's how they can't establish a contact.
All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Ricky. We have Tito Hudson. He is the owner of Classic Cuts Barbershop. It is a very famous barbershop here in Las Vegas. He's going to be talking about some of the great community-oriented things that he is doing there. We'll see you all in a few minutes with more of The Guy Dawson Show.